Hold on, I can't hear nothing.
I was this way.
Damn. Hold on.
All set?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hey.
Yep.
All right.
We got
Verified.
exposure. Let me
All right.
see.
Flagler County sheriffs are headed to the home of Dorothy Singer to serve a search warrant. She claims that her husband, Charles Singer, has been missing. However, deputies are under the impression she hasn't been telling the truth.
I'm going wide. Get away from this.
Yeah, they walked up with pole out. Why they walking up with a pole out?
Door opens out. Outswing.
Baried County Sheriff's Office, search warrant, open the door!
You better open that door up before they bust that
Baried
motherfucker
County
open.
Sheriff's Office, search warrant, open the door! Baried County Sheriff's Office, search warrant, open the door!
He ain't gonna say it no more.
Show of hands.
Ain't foul.
Slowly open the door.
Foul.
And get control of your dog, okay? Sheriff's Office. Okay.
This is 60-year-old Dorothy Singer, and where her missing husband turned up is straight out of a murder mystery novel. For months, Dorothy led detectives and Charles's loved ones on a pointless pursuit, impersonating Charles on text messages and using his bank accounts. What police didn't know was that Charles had been on the property the whole time, just yards away, and what started out as a missing persons report would lead police to one of the most bizarre husband and wife murders. In Flagler County, Florida, Charles and Dorothy Singer lived in a rural area where it wasn't unusual to hear gunshots or domestic altercations. Sometime in February 2017, Lori, Charles's sister, had become increasingly suspicious that she has not physically heard from her brother. Lori had tried to invite Charles and Dorothy to several functions, and each time Dorothy would find an excuse for her and Charles not to show up.
When you kill somebody and you try to impersonate them, how long you think this gonna last? How long you think you can get away with it? Hold on, let me make sure my camera working on OBS. I knew it wasn't. How long do you think you can get away with it? Hold on, y'all. How long do you think you can get away with it?
Lori also received several text messages from her brother that just didn't seem right to her. Charles hardly ever texted because of his eyesight. It was so bad that he didn't even have a driver's license. He was considered legally blind. Lori and her husband were growing increasingly concerned after an unknown friend of Charles told them at a gas station that Charles and Dorothy had gotten into a bad fight, and no one had seen him since. James, Lori's husband, filed a missing persons report for Charles. Deputies conducted a welfare check, and conveniently the very next day, Lori received a text from Charles telling her that he was fine. However, something was very off. How would Charles know that police made a visit to their home? There are no cameras, and Dorothy claims she hasn't heard from him. Investigators interview Dorothy to see what she knows. Dorothy claims that she got into a fight with Charles over his narcotics use, and that he treated her terribly. She also claimed that when he left her with no debit card to his account. Detectives were able to get the bank records from Dorothy and verified each transaction. However, recovered video footage clearly showed her making ATM withdrawals and purchases. Dorothy's explanations about these transactions were inconsistent and unconvincing.
Oh, and it looks like Social Security went in.
Yeah, so
3-2 for 1091, 1,000.
and then Straight Talk.
That is the house phone.
Oh, okay.
And it automatic.
It comes out every month.
Right, it come out there, and it looked like it come out again today,
Oh, okay.
or the 3rd, yeah, which would have been today.
Okay.
So the Social Security goes in the beginning
On the
of the... Okay, and that just goes in automatically no matter what.
Right there. And here it was less because they took his insurance out.
Oh, okay, so he usually gets 13.
Yeah.
Almost 14.
Well, he was getting 14 something, and then they started taking, the state of Florida don't pay for their insurance no more. So there they took out 3 months.
So how do we... Where's the dates? Oh, I see them over there.
All right, so
Next one.
the life insurance.
That's
that,
automatically.
and
I
it
didn't
always
even know about that. I was like, what?
Capital One.
That's his credit card.
Okay, that he has with him, right?
Right.
And he has all of his credit cards? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So he made a phone payment on the 10th? What's today? No.
This is 3/10. Today is the 3rd.
Oh, the April.
So he had to call from his phone to make that payment. Okay. Walmart in Palatka.
I'm assuming that we were just talking about that. He has to be with Brian. That's the only reason he'd be over there.
The suspicious financial activity, combined with Dorothy's inconsistent statements and defensive behavior, suggested she might be hiding something. Her access to Charles's accounts, the unexplained withdrawals, and the conflicting stories made her involvement in the case increasingly hard to ignore.
Right here, the aggressive dog is in the car, so just don't open it.
Good morning, guys.
Is that old boy family? Wait. That can't be old boy family, because why is she in cuffs? Why that one woman in cuffs?
Sorry to wake you up like this.
That's okay.
Is the house completely clear? Okay. Do you guys want to sit on your couch? Inside? Okay, it's cold. All right, let's go ahead and go inside.
Clear. Watch yourself going up those stairs.
Motherfuckers wait till they get 60. I mean, it makes sense, but then again, it don't. Motherfuckers wait till they get 60 years old to kill somebody.
Video of the inside of the home was redacted for confidentiality, but during this time, Detective Conrad confronts Dorothy about her lies. Phone records proved that the texts coming from Charles Charles's phone were sent from the home. Dorothy was given one last chance to come out with the truth, and she ended their conversations by asking for her lawyer. Officers placed Dorothy and her daughter Amber in patrol vehicles while they continued with the search of the property. A few days prior, Dorothy had allowed Detective Conrad to explore the property with her consent. During that search, her body language became increasingly nervous and withdrawn as they got to the back of the property by the woods. She tried to steer them back to the house more than once. When Detective Conrad noticed strategically placed branches and a tarp over a John boat, that's when she knew they had to search there first. What they are about to uncover next would bring closure to Charles Singer's family and months' worth of searching to an end.
Right in the backyard. They got a dog out. Where the canine at?
I went this way.
The camouflage tarp that was purchased at Ace Hardware on February 10th, 2017, was consistent with the tarp that was covering the suspicious John boat.
Smell mothballs under there too. I don't want to trample too much.
That's not really an issue.
Oh.
I mean, it is, but it's not.
Damn. How you smoke a nigga? How you smoke a nigga, impersonate him, then hide him in your backyard? You know that's not gonna work. You can only impersonate somebody for so long.
You guys gonna pull the tarp off?
Now the plan is we're just gonna lift it just enough. Just
Okay, I'll
confirm.
stand over there.
Yeah, probably go on the other side.
What's the bottle? You can walk over it, buddy. You know, just step over.
Arnie hands.
Because when we start unraveling this, I'd like it. I mean,
She had somebody help her do this. She too old to be putting all that. Put the tarp over the boat. Put the boat over top of the man. Put the sticks over top of the tarp. She too old for that. She had somebody help her, and it was that dude. It was that dude that was sitting at the front of the house with them. The little skinny white boy.
What's your plan as far as you're just gonna look under it?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just compared minimal.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's gonna take to.
I think we can do the man. Yeah, I'm thinking probably remove some brush, peel the pallet back. I'd like to leave the tarp as much just like that as we can, you know.
Does it see the rope?
I do. Well, we'll peel the pallet back as much as we can, and then just lift the entire boat up. I mean, and if we verify the body's there, and we'll just. What do y'all think?
I did take pretty good photographs of this all the way around when I was out here earlier.
Awesome.
As is.
Great. So you got awesome pictures of the pallet, the
Pallet,
bottle,
the
rope, everything?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I went around all sides.
Awesome.
So.
Are we good to go?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I have.
Damn, they about to reveal some shit.
I have some little shovels and stuff in case you need it.
It's crazy, bro. The homicide unit probably see. Depending on the area, homicide unit probably see at least 10 10 bodies a week. Damn, and you gotta make that's normal. You gotta see 10 bodies from Monday to Sunday or Monday to Saturday or whatever your schedule is, from the beginning of your work week to the end of your work week. You just seeing dead body, dead body, dead body, dead body. Then you go and have Sunday dinner with your family.
An extra glove.
That's crazy. And these dead bodies is mutilated sometimes, decomposed.
If you want to, how often you want me to take pictures?
Just pile it somewhere.
Officers are confident that Charles could be under the boat, and they are carefully moving the branches and tarp so they are not disturbing the crime scene.
Yeah.
She smoked this nigga and hit him under a boat in the backyard.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah. Watch out. Watch that ball. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Lift right there, and then right here.
One of you got it, and then you want me down and listen?
All set?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hey.
Yep.
All right.
We got
Verified.
exposure. Let me
All right.
see.
Yeah.
Verified. Verified. You going to jail, Dorothy. You and your daughter.
You're not ready.
And probably your son.
Take a picture of it. Yeah.
I know that stink.
There's the mothballs.
Take a picture of the mothballs.
Okay.
All right,
After the news had spread, Dorothy's sister voluntarily turned over a .22 Winchester Magnum that had been in Dorothy's possession for about a year before being returned 2 months prior, around the time Charles had gone missing. Ballistics confirmed it was the murder weapon. Police were also contacted by a confidential informant who agreed to a controlled meeting with an audio recording device. Dorothy was planning on leaving the state and faking a suicide. During the controlled meeting, Dorothy described the incident to
Is
the
it ever
informant
this deep?
and ultimately...
Like, what did this nigga do to make you that mad to where you just could not leave him? You killed him, impersonated him, buried him in your backyard, and you was gonna flee the state and tell people, and you know what I'm saying, play the suicide role. You was gonna do all that. What did this nigga do to make you that mad? You 60
admitted
years
to shooting
old,
Charles
bro.
after an argument. They started struggling and the gun went off in Charles's chest. Dorothy stated she blacked out, and the next she remembers was sitting on the ground at Charles's head and unloading the gun until it was clicking. As authorities uncovered the body, it was found wrapped in a bedding comforter and a tarp, with white twine tied around its neck and midsection. The body showed signs of trauma, including a small hole in the skull and a possible fracture to the left side. A further investigation of the property revealed bloodstains on the headboard, carpet, and curtains in the master bedroom, as well as mothball packaging and a camouflage tarp, which had been purchased by Dorothy. Charles Singer's wallet was found at the scene, though it was missing his EBT and ViStar cards. Initially convicted of first-degree murder in May 2019, Singer was sentenced to life in prison following a 5-day trial.
You're being charged this morning with first-degree murder with a firearm. Is it your intention to hire a private attorney to represent you today, ma'am?
Them niggas sitting in that chair like, damn, this bitch is damn. The people over here on the left hand and the right hand side, they looking at her like, damn. You got gray in your head. You still out here body shit.
No. That was a no? Yeah. Okay, then let me ask you some questions about your finances. Are you working?
This nigga here for theft.
Okay. Where are you working, ma'am?
This nigga here for stealing that TJ Maxx. He looking at
And
murder.
how much do you earn?
$400 a week.
Do you own a house or any land? Do you own a vehicle or a truck?
No.
I will conditionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you today, ma'am. You will need to fill out more detailed financial documentation at your next court date if you wish to continue with their services, okay?
Okay.
All right, I have reviewed the 707
There's nothing
arrest
worth my life
affidavit
like
and the
this,
warrant
bro.
signed by myself. I will find probable cause. State, is it your intention to file the appropriate motion to detain Ms.
Yes, Your
Singer?
Honor.
Okay, Mr. Warren, anything this
No,
morning?
no objection as to PC.
Okay.
I anticipate being appointed. I've already been out to see her. And if we do file a bond motion, we'll file that appropriately within the next week or two.
Okay, I'll leave the bond as set at none, and I had also made a note on there, no contact with the victim's family or any witnesses in the case. So I will leave that in place as well. Thank you, Ms. Singer.
Although Dorothy claimed self-defense and some friends had told deputies Charles and Dorothy had been in a physically abusive relationship before, the lies and deceit ultimately led Dorothy to a murder conviction. If you or someone you know could be a victim of domestic abuse, please get help and call the national hotline in the description below.
Ain't no domestic dispute. The nigga was blind and he couldn't see. You killed that man. Cold blood. Far quiet out, man. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.